When it comes to my pockets, I'm ready to get the keys to the Rover truck. Man, let me get this beat over, bruh. Ain't no yeah, I'm from the Noya, bruh. That's what was told to us. How I'ma be running with this banging down. How I'ma look in front of my people like a clown. The book is what we never will abide by. Getting loose, beefing with each other like a checkerboard and goose. Up in Compton, otherwise up in New York, you keep them open wide. Played by a bit of Italian, all fine young black female stallions. Give me the key to your car and your medallion. You far away from your home using alien.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
When you jump into the 70s or 80s eras in NBA 2K, you'll have the opportunity
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to be. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now improving.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Scotty Barnes, Devin Vassell out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Cowings in at the 5. And for Charlotte, Irving is out there with Ingram. Then there's Carter. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Williamson in at the 4-man position. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been, and is the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And Cowens gets it to go.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And there's the pass to Tatum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Barnes passes to Cowens. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Ingram. The fader. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Barnes against Tatum. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Ingram. Over Beasley. And it's Cowens with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
No good from Beasley. The Hornets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Williamson with it. Isaac picks him up. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Barnes finds Isaac. Count it. Good.
Well, at 6 feet 10, being such a young player, you love that Jonathan Isaac understands how to be a roller in the pick and roll. So important in today's NBA.
Now here's Ingram. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Barnes passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac, nicely done. If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
And that one's good, Ingram.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Barnes. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
Now here's Ingram. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's Carter missing. Gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And here is Barnes. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Banchero's checked in for Carter. R.J. Barrett comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram. Now, here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Irving kicks to Redick. Tipped away. Stolen by Wade. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Personal foul.
And here are the Hornets now. Irving surveying the floor. Misses the three. Gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. And it's Wade penetrating, trying to get open his shot. 8D that time from Reddick.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Barrett dishes to Irving. Three-pointer. And no good. Irving's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Iverson. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's all evened up.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Outside Irving. It's Reddick on the wing. Now Banchero. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Now, into the lineup for your Hornets, Seth
1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Curry against Wade. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Shaq can't get it to go.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they would go back to it if given the opportunity.
Tatum's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Wade passes to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Gasol, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Now, here's Reddick. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Curry against Gasol. Back to Reddick. Over Iverson. Was shot by Reddick. No good. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Curry against Gasol. And yes, it's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Charlotte's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Curry against Gasol. Curry kicks to Tatum. Here's Barrett. And that one is off. Nice D from Williams. Tatum against Gasol. Inside, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Iverson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Up 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Show some love for your honeybees.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Malik Beasley. Also Cassell out there. O'Neal is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Cowens in at the 4 slot. Deflects the pass. Stolen by O'Neal. And they're moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
Craig, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Isaac's checked in for Shaq. To the paint, here's Williamson. Second shot opportunity, not a piece of it.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that one is good by Beasley.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
For three, Barrett. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. Learn how to operate without the basketball.
Here's Beasley. The Hornets pull it in. Outside Irving. Passes it to Barrett. Now Ingram. Carter left side. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Off target from 3-point range. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Beasley, the pass to Cowens. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Barrett, wide open, he fires. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Out to the wing. Vassell, the pass to Cowens. Here's Cassell. Over in the corner, Isaac. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Irving. No good from Beasley. Hornets trail by 6. Williamson kicks to Irving. Back to Williamson. Carter for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Charlotte calls timeout. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Williamson kicks to Irving. Pass to Barrett. Carter right side. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Wade. And too long on the shot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Ingram outside. Back to Irving. Barrett kicks to Irving. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 7 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Wade driving to the basket. And it's Wade with the jam.
And the ball handling of Wade. Outstanding work, getting crafty with it and converting because of that creativity.
Back to Barrett. Charlotte moving the ball around. And that one's good, Irving.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Down low, stolen by Carter. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Pass to Ingram. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Irving. It's Barrett on the wing. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Banchero's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jason Tatum comes in for Williamson. Curry's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Iverson passes to Cowan. And just miss after miss right now. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Here's Banchero. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here's Redick. Charlotte again missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The pass to Cowan. Iverson trying to free himself. The shot's good from Cowan.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Curry. Wade against Redick. 1:29 left here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Curry, no good. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Wade passes to Cowan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on J.J. Redick.
How about that skill set that Cowan possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Irving against Iverson. Outside Curry. Tatum dishes to Banchero. The 8-footer. That one off the back iron and out. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Iverson with the ball, now guarded by Tatum. And Iverson throws it down.
You got to love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Outside, Redick. Curry looking around, passes it to Banchero. Back to Curry. It's tipped.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Wade, good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his third assist on the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
He rifled that one in from distance. Tatum's got 10 points.
Goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
The drive by Iverson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. So that'll be it for the first half. Fair.
46.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Jonathan Isaac was the man in the first. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving their starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, let's get... And that's all we have for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they continue to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Williamson out there with Carter. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Irving. And it's Ingram in a 2-guard. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Pass to Carter. Ingram outside. That 3 off the mark. It has been sensational. 75% for the game. Beasley with a clean look. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. He's got 8.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And the three-pointer, GA, has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Isaac's checked in for Iverson. Tatum passes to Williamson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Barnes down low. Tatum on him, and the basket by Isaac.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Irving. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Now, here's Vassell. He's covered by Irving. Count that one from Isaac.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Ingram. Now, here's Irving. Covered by Barnes. To the inside. Carter right side. And again, the Hornets missing.
Ugh. Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Barnes passes to Cowan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ingram passes to Carter. Down low to end the run, and it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back, Jonathan Isaac. Woo-hoo!
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And the Hornets making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Ingram against Beasley. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebounded by Isaac.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Williamson and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Beasley, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, you know, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage, and you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
Banchero's checked in for Zion Williamson. And the Hornets call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the pass to Ingram. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Iverson passes to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jason Tatum.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Charlotte. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Wade dishes to O'Neal. Count that one.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq there, but didn't matter.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Irving. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw off from O'Neal.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Banchero with the ball. Isaac on him.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel
for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is RJ's godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Ingram kicks to Tatum. Barrett the pass to Reddick. 6 to shoot. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Charlotte again missing. Gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Barrett finds Tatum. Barrett against Barnes. Passes it to Barrett. Here's Tatum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one. Wade with it. He's got 8. Now, here's Isaac. To the paint. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Bounce pass from Tatum. Pass to Reddick. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. It's stolen by Barrett. Pass to Reddick. From about 19 feet. Count the basket. Reddick's got his first bucket of the night.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Reddick knows he has the green light to take those.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Curry's checked in for Charlotte. And it's Banchero missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Reddick kicks to Curry. Over to the wing. Banchero passes to Curry. Hits it from three-point. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is what Seth Curry is known for. When defenses don't chase him off that line, guys, he will make them pay.
And the Hornets making a change here. Carter's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter. Cloak loose. The pass to Cassell. Launches a three. Over to the left wing. Feeds to O'Neal. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. O'Neal's got 12 points in just the second half.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
It's deflected. They retain possession. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Cassell is out there with Allen Iverson. Then there's Howard. And it's man in at the three, the small forward.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Back to Reddish. And he makes that one.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Howard, the pass to Cassell. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Allen's checked in for the Hornets. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here is Iverson. Inside, Kevin Gelly.
Foul charge to Charlotte. Seth Curry. First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Kevin Gelly going to the
second free throw, no good. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And the dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
To the middle. Williamson kicks to Carter. Back to Williamson. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Krill's the three-pointer.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there'll be more in store.
Iverson against Irving. Back to Iverson. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And they get it back. Irving against Iverson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. He can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. To the inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists now in the game.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. But just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
get up and get loud. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hornets Youth Dance Team.
On 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Cassell against Irving. Passes to Cabangel. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Cassell, the pass to O'Neal. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got his third assist on the night.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
The three from Tatum. And another three for Charlotte.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Irving against Cassell. He kicks it to Williams. Inside, Cabangel, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down, and offensively he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
Here's Cassell. Down low, and the dunk by O'Neal.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
And so here's Charlotte. And for Wendell Carter Jr., you know, Doris, he is still in the very early stages of his career, obviously.
That's the exciting thing to me, Kevin, is that as good as he is right now, there's tremendous room for growth. Combine his physical tools with the diverse skill set, Wendell Carter should be a staple at the center position for a long time.
On its way from Irving for 2. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Cassell. The Hornets pull it in. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Tatum for 3. And again, the Hornets missing. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
On the Hornets call time here.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Outside Tatum. Back to Ingram. Over Beasley. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Thing has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And Barnes gets double teamed. Beasley outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Knocked away. Ingram with the steal. And there's the feed to Williamson. Three-pointer. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Williamson. Williamson's got his third assist on the night. Tatum against Barnes. And he drives in, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Shoots over Vassell. And that one hits back iron. With the drive. And that one good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Tatum finds Williamson. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Williamson.
Hornets ball. Now, into the lineup for your Hornets, Kyrie.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Allen against Beasley. Allen surveying the D. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And again, the Hornets missing. Here's Man. To the paint. And Howard slams it home.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
It's Allen on the wing. Covered by Beasley. Here's Parker. Kicks it to Winslow. Puts it up from 15. Irving dishes to Reddish. Back to Irving. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, awful.
In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks I don't believe, but she say she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. A rockstar, pack up toys. I was 15, with my dog. Put up and I hop on a plane, still I'm out. So risky, I gotta be gifted, he blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember for 50, I couldn't go back empty, I know I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change, I'm never gonna go against the grain. I'm never gonna be the one turn on my brother when gotta. I won't ever love it more than my mother, and that's on my government name. I can't be no ain't hating on no one, I wish everybody get paid, cause we can't end up every day. Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey.
my boy, fun. I told my boy, go fun. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Oh wait. Oh wait. Whoa. Whoa. Oh wait.
What we hope for in life.
Wake up. It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. I lay my. I'm about to. I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive the Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on A Hardy, she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a symbol. The way she do that, she make it look simple. The way she do that, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you wanna do. Baby, tell me everybody. Tell me everybody to this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. Can't trust these. In love with my money. In love with my. Love with my. Think she might.
The countdown starts now. From New Orleans, just blocks from Bourbon Street. They bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. And back in a moment for the tip. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Barnes is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Kevin Gelly in at the 4. And for the Pelicans, we've got Herb Jones. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. These early season games are always interesting to watch for me. Players are finding their rhythm. Smitty, they're trying new things they worked on in the offseason.
It's all about staying the course, B.A. Some off-season training won't pay off right away. You got to be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
Just 3 to shoot.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Paul against Barnes. From the high post. Paul can't get it to go.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Vassell with it. Pass to Cowens. Now Isaac. Got a hand on it, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Paul. Outside Jones. Shot is up. Paul can't get it to go. Barnes against Paul. Hayward with a steal. And they're on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The trickery of Paul, he's unpredictable. It is what gets defenders to be overly aggressive.
For your Pelicans, Chris Paul.
Paul hits them both. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Now here's Barnes. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good off the glass.
Smart play by Scotty, calling for a pick to disrupt the defense a little bit.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Jones. Hayward for 3. The rebound by Kabengele.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the away team, Jonathan Isaac.
And he sinks the second. Here's Paul. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Chandler. Jones with the ball. To the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Paul against Barnes.
New Orleans foul. David West. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Barnes against Paul. Poke loose. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. He hit it just before the shot clock expires. Barnes has got 6 points.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Chandler. Isaac covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul.
Good on both. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Down low. Here's Kabengele. And he slams it in one-handed.
And they're building up steam. Getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Paul. Back to Jones. To the right side. Here's West. Good on the baseline K.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Cowens. Here's Iverson from behind the arc. They get it back. With the second effort. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Oh, rejected by Isaac. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Wade.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pelicans ball. Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Outside Paul. Nance outside. Pass to Marshall. Back to Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Marshall can't hit. Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here he goes. Shot's good by Iverson.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Marshall. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Wade. Beasley outside. Inside. And stolen by Paul. Here's Murphy. Back to Paul. Puts it up from the high post. Williams grabs the board.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
New Orleans calls timeout.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
There's a minute 47 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Marshall. Here's Murphy. Here's Marshall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 4. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
Here's Wade to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Paul. There's the 3. Murphy's shot is good.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Iverson. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Marshall. Here's Murphy. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Paul. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's Wade. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Marshall. Here's Murphy. Kept alive. And so the first quarter is in the books.
With the score.
Leading by 9.
14. The away team, 23.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Herb Jones out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Chandler in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. And here's Vassell, looking for his first basket still in this one. drives to the hoop, and he dunks it down.
I love the aggressive attitude of Devin Vassell. Excellent job on that drive.
Outside Jones. Now Paul. Here's Chandler.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Paul. Outside Porter. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Paul. And that one's long.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Cassell. From 8 feet. Deflected. Paul with it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Cassell. Here's Isaac. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Paul. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Cassell. He's guarded by Paul. To the middle. Hayward against Vassell. To the inside. Here's Cowens. Missed inside.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Inside. Here's Isaac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Hayward. That free throw good from Isaac.
At the line for the away team, Jonathan.
Both free throws good from Isaac. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Ball passes to Porter. Outside Jones. Porter against Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Porter mixing it up inside, drawing the foul.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success.
Well, B.A., a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
Got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second.
Allen Iverson.
Here's Wade.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Wade. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Nails the baby hook.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Porter. Here's West. O'Neal pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Beasley, pass to Williams. Here's Iverson. He's got 6. Offensive board. Pass to Wade. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Pelicans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. The Pelicans have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Right side, Paul. To the paint. West. There's the block. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Murphy, he's checked in for Porter Jr.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Wade. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know, he's had a handful of seasons in the top 10 in assists. Wade is a gifted passer.
Back to Paul. Pass to Marshall. Tipped away to the inside. West. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Not going to go that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
2 points. That one goes.
Blessed with point guard skills, Wade very comfortable running the pick and roll.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Hayes comes in for Hayward. Here's Marshall. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Hayes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Here's Cassell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Marshall. Outside Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of this one. Hayes misses.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Beasley outside. Back to Barnes. All sorts of time. Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Marshall. Inside. Here's Hayes. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
To the paint. Here's Beasley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Murphy. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Nance in the post. Isaac covering. Shoots it from the corner. Hayes misses.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Beasley for three. Offensive rebound. Isaac's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Paul, shot is off. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Cassell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Isaac. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And the first half now in the books. Up by 9. And time now for the halftime break.
The visiting team, 35.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players, everyone working.
And now with the second.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Kevin Gelly in at the 4 slot. Here's West. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
If there's one thing Paul does best, it's running an offense, finding the best look.
To the inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Paul, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Shooting 52% from the floor so far. Jones against Barnes. Here's Kevin Gelly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's off on the first.
The away team, Kevin Gelly. Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Well, New Orleans shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Paul. Jones has got his first points of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Barnes against Jones to the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Hayward. Back to Paul. Outside Jones. 11 feet out. And they get it back. The kick out to Paul. Goes back up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Cowens. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. New Orleans calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Give it up one more time for your Pelicans. Make some noise.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hayward, the pass to Paul. Now Jones. Here's West. Give him 8. Down low. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Wade, defended by Jones. Pass to Howard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Dwight Howard, he's so huge. Once he gets solid positioning, he welcomes the contact on the way up.
And the second free throw is good. The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Chandler. Howard on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Ball finds Hayward. Up top, Paul. Shot clock at 5. Hayward against Beasley. Hayward's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. Pass to Jones. Here's West, guarded by Howard. They get it back, looking to end the drought, and he lays it in.
Every play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Iverson. He's guarded by Paul. Snatched up. Here's O'Neal. Here's Iverson. Takes the 3. And another shot. And Howard with the lay-in.
Boy, he carved out a lot of space down low. Dwight Howard's a guy who works to get rebounding position.
Outside Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul.
That free throw misses. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Pelicans.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he's good on the second. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Iverson. 6 points for him. Inside. Here's Howard. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Howard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Knocked away from deep three-point range. No good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime-time stuff right there. Jones, the pass to Paul. And the shot goes in. Ball's got 8.
Agile move by CP3. Navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Who out there needs a free t-shirt? I can hear you.
The visitors with the ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in a live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
A strong all-around talent, relatively still young and still growing. Porter getting himself to the line.
Porter hits them both. And he drives in. He gets it in there. Give him 8 points now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he gets the bucket.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Porter. Here's Marshall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Here's Iverson. Give him 8 points now. 1:24 left in the third quarter. And the shot goes down.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Murphy. Here's Marshall. It's a one-on-one situation. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Nance is checked in. Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Pass to Murphy. Looking to win the run. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Steps back and shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Pass to Barnes. Murphy pulls it in.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
The visiting team.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Herb Jones. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5. Barnes finds Vassell. Here's Cassell. He's guarded by Paul. 4 on the clock. Tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Well, New Orleans shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Hayward, the pass to Paul. Hayward against Williams. Here's West. Shot clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, B.A. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Jones. Hayward with it. Tries again. West misses.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Outside Barnes. Over Hayward. Barnes, no good. Vassell against Jones. Pass to Hayward. Here's West. Back to Hayward. The rebound by Kabengele. Shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Williams' shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Pass to West. Here's Jones. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more. He's done for
the away team. Jonathan Isaac.
Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Barnes. Another shot. Jones with some nice D. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. And here's Paul. Here's West. Hayward outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
You have to marvel at Chris Paul's ball handling. He keeps that one on a string.
With the drive. Shot's good by Iverson.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Outside Paul. They double team Paul. Here's West. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Pass to Cowens. Isaac for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, rejected by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Devin Vassell.
From deep, Hayward. Doesn't go that time.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Isaac against Hayward. Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Paul's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Paul hits them both. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Cassell. He's guarded by Paul. Rebounded by West.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pass to Paul. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Chris Paul did a nice job of using angles on that play. Got himself to the free throw line.
4th team foul.
The free throw is off from Paul. Here's Isaac. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
No good on that one.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, Jonathan.
Good on the second one. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Pass to Murphy. Here's West.
2 minutes remaining.
Cowens grabs the board. Vassell against Jones. Here's Cassell. There's a minute 47 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot is good by Isaac.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Here's West. Pass to Paul. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Here's Murphy. And the Pelicans miss again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
A nice shot by Cowens.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Jones. Back to Paul. Here's West. Here's Chandler. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Cassell. From the line. He got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Murphy. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Vassell. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Chandler. It's deflected. Blocks it again. Vassell outside. Isaac outside. On the take, and the dunk by Isaac.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah, she finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 walk. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Thought that was my pants. I won't buy her no flowers, but I'll buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie, and she out in Japan. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah, she finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 walk. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm trying to take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. Moving like I never had the chances in my past life. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating, making. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to attention. I need millions in my pension, all them things that I want expensive. I put it all in the rest on the checklist. Please don't ask why I move so restless. You know the prodigy taking effect. Don't hear the hate till they say it direct. Either way, I won't give him no breath. Long as I got my deposit in check, I might be the illest if I ain't eject. I might need some healing, I probably repent. I'm always willing to make me a move like when I collect. Move through the city, no civil unrest in the way, trying to get my people out of debt. You know the spirit's blowing out his chest. I got a whole lot of soul to project, yeah. And I can't lie, I've been pulling all these strings, now my hands tied. Know they love to kick you when you down, so I stay. I ain't got the time, baby girl, I'm trying to take time. They threw dirt all on my name, I came back making landslides. It's that get the people moving like a gas line. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating, making. I might turn my chances to a mansion in the Atlas too. Look, everything you see I got from hard work. No cap. Let them kill my flame before I start first. No facts. Let them run their mouth until they jaws hurt. How you trying to walk before you crawl first? I used to be so on the fence that I rose to the defense of myself, that they shook like whoa. Soon as I noticed the rift and I broke it and split, my slice of the pie don't fall. I let the fire
fire inside of me grow. Try to deny me, you already know. I'ma go harder and stronger and spit at you longer until I get paid what I'm owed. I need $1 billion for every new rhythm I come with and every new flow that I bless. I know I'm different because I'm indifferent, cause y'all playing checkers and I'm playing chess. What's the result? I'ma give you one guess. Try to provoke, I'ma leave you a mess. I'm getting digits with every new pivot, cause literally I got my eye on the jet. I don't wanna hit it, shoulda, coulda, woulda, coulda. Never been the one to quit, never back down to the pits that I face when it gets in my face and I don't step up, ill-equipped for the chase. I know it's hard to keep up with the pace. We printing money like it was a race. We getting plenty, it's funny how y'all living bummy and we out here cutting the cake. Yeah, and I can't lie. I done pulled so many strings, now my hands tied. I don't really listen to them dudes, call me anti. I ain't with the waiting for attention, I'ma take mine. They threw dirt all on my name, I turned it to a landslide. Try to pull my call, I call your bluff like it's a landline. It's that show of heart, there ain't no beating, make them. I might turn my chances to a mansion and the Atlas to my mattress, look.
Dirt all on my name, I turned it to a landslide. Try to pull my call, I call your bluff like this is landline. Dirt all on my name, I turned it to a landslide. Try to pull my call, I call your bluff like this is landline.
Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. What you need, she give tenfold, come here, pop up. She can go right from her womb or family. Provide love you overlooked and unappreciated. You see, you can reciprocate. I got what you need, a woman's touch in your place. Just protect her and keep her safe. Baby, worship my hips and waist. So feminine with grace, I touch your soul when you hear me say, boy, let me be your woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, woman, woman. I can be your lady, I'm a woman, I'm a. But they got a problem. Put some babies in your life and take away the drama. Put the paper in the picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman.
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, that God may love thee. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless and do no wrong.